Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Star Wars. As always, this is Josh, and once again, I've been gone for an exceptionally long amount of time. Not that you guys would know. I had recorded just a ton of stuff to upload back when I was trying to make sure I got to Legacy Level 6, which, as you can see, I pulled that off. Basically just did a bunch of tiny little unimportant missions so I could do that. Mostly involved killing some Jedi over there, I think. Or no, it was down here. But yeah, it's been, what, probably 2 weeks since I've actually played. Everything has just been crazy. I've been working about 50 hours a week at my job. There was the Diablo 3 beta weekend thing, which sadly I did not record any of that. I know I had talked about wanting to, and I totally intended to. Basically, I want to check the mail as well. What? Oh, thanks for the 1 credit, fool. And here's our Tauntaun pet. Yay! So let's go ahead and... Yes. Wait, it's over here. I'll find it. No? Pets. Yes. Oh wait, he's already out. Hey little buddy. Alright, well he'll come with us today. But yeah, as for the whole Diablo 3 beta thing, totally wanted to record it. But basically I didn't want to show it as it was, because there was a lot of confusion for people. A lot of people seem to think that it was a demo and not a beta, and it was a stress test is what it was, for those of you who aren't familiar. Basically, Blizzard put a little blood in the water, said, hey, everybody who's been wanting to play the game, here's your chance. Help us blow up our servers. And that's what we did. There was a lot of trouble. Most of the time, I'd say about half the time of the beta, you could not play. So, and I don't mean like the lag was bad or something. I mean you couldn't even log in or start a game, because they had just like 500,000 people at a time trying to do this, and nowhere near their full server capacity, I'm sure. We're gonna try going through here. It'll also give me a chance to relearn how to play the game. But yeah, and about half the time I would start a game and get disconnected because they were doing something as far as the stress testing goes, and it was very rare for me to actually start and complete a playthrough of the beta in one sitting. That being said, though, it's incredibly fun, which is to be expected. But yeah, it was absolutely incredible. At the time that I'm recording this, we've got a little less than 2 weeks to go till it comes out. And I'm super happy about that. Trying to remember my key bindings here. Sorry about that. Don't you like how it looks like Malavi has no life whatsoever? I will go into excruciating detail about my annoyances with Star Wars at the moment. But yeah, I mean, I didn't want to show Diablo 3 like that, mainly because there was already a ton of confusion. People were just raging about how, you know, the game was going to do horribly and blah 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 blah, but that's stupid. And you know, I can't totally blame these people for thinking this, because there are a lot of companies out there who use their betas as a demo, or, you know, as an incentive for pre-ordering most of the time. And that's, I think that's put the wrong idea in a lot of people's heads, because those aren't really betas. I mean, for things like, I'm trying to think of an example of one I've experienced. I can't really think of one. Well, this is kind of reaching back there, and it's a terrible example, but Hellgate London was kind of like that. If you had pre-ordered it, you know, you could get into the beta, and the game was basically done. They were already printing it and shipping it. I mean, we weren't testing anything other than our own patience. Ugh, this is bullshit. You saw me, you know, interrupt that guy, and he just possibly kept doing. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about why I'm mad at Star Wars right now. I don't know if anyone else has had this trouble, but the past maybe 4 or 5 patches, here's my routine. I load up the launcher, you know, put in my password, get my phone out so I can get my security key going, because why not? Put that in, and then it goes through, you know, the bars are moving across like it's patching, and after doing all that, it says an error occurred while patching, repair. So I hit repair. Now, some of you may remember I actually keep Star Wars on my solid state drive, just to help out a little bit with performance, especially while recording, because I record to a different drive, which supposedly helps with fraps, but I don't know. It's what I do. And I don't always have a huge amount of space on my SSD, just because it's an SSD. The thing's like 70-some gigs to begin with, and I've got Windows on there and whatnot. But I totally meant to go to a different place, but this is where we're going, I guess. That's what I get for rambling while I'm doing stuff. But anyway, and we're talking about like a 55 megabyte patch. If I've got anything less than like 13 gigs free, it'll go through the whole repair process and then tell me that I have insufficient disk space. And at that point, there's just nothing that can be done. You have to close out the patcher and go through the whole thing again. Now, I had, when I started the patching process today, I had maybe 7.5 gigs free, because I had a couple other things going on that drive. And anyway, you know, thought it was a 55 megabyte patch. There will be no problem with 7 gigabytes. Actually, I take that back. I didn't even think about it. I assumed there would be no problem. So, you know, hit the repair button, which I wasn't too annoyed at this point, because it's what I've done for the past several patches. And just assumed there wouldn't be an issue with disk space. So it goes through the whole thing, tells me there's not enough disk space. So I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. So I close it. I clear out a little bit of space, get it up to, I think, 11 gigabytes free at that point. Think, there. No problem now, right? Nope. Still not enough disk space. You know, after going through the whole thing, of course. So, by this point, I'm a little bit perturbed. And, start just clearing out stuff. And I get it up to about 14 gigs free. And I'm like, you know what? And I said this to myself: if that's not enough, I'm done. You know, I'm just gonna put up a YouTube video apologizing, and that's just, sorry, that's gonna have to be it, guys. But you know, I was like, I'll give it this chance. And then I started to cool down. I was like, well, you know. Anyway, so it doesn't give me the usual error. And this whole time, you know, I'm watching to see what it's downloading, what it's doing, and so forth. And I'm also keeping an eye on my total free disk space throughout the whole thing. Never once goes down. Never. As a matter of fact, by the end of it, it went up. And I know there are logical explanations. You know, it was deleting the patch files after it was done, blah, blah, blah. Stuff was probably already downloaded, just didn't have working space. That's bullshit, though. It was a 55 megabyte patch, people. Anyway, because I had so much free time while patching, I was reading about known issues with this patch, and there's just some really weird stuff going on. Enemy cast bars can apparently not update if they're interrupted or whatever. Cover, I guess, doesn't work if you're moving on the cover classes, the smuggler and the Imperial agent. So if we should still be on this patch when I start my Imperial agent playthrough, I must remember to not move, I guess, when I'm trying to go into cover. So that's fun. There's stuff with the companions about their stats not being correct when they're summoned, and yeah. Apparently, I got a real kick out of this one. If your version of Windows is set to English, which you know, mine is, and I suspect a lot of yours as well, but for your decimal places for you know, numbers, you have Windows set to display decimals as commas, which in a lot of countries that is normal. If you have those settings, specifically English and the commas for decimal places, Star Wars will not get past the loading screen, which I just find hilarious. But yeah. That's enough of me bitching about Star Wars. I don't want this to be that kind of episode, because it is still a great game and it's very fun. I'm just frustrated by some of the technical aspects of things right now, and I'm just grumpy that Diablo 3 isn't out yet. But when it is out, as I've said a couple times, you will definitely be seeing stuff from me in regards to that game. Possibly Nolan as well. I'm not sure if he's gonna be, you know, recording with me as we're playing, or if I'm gonna be doing a separate character for for Let's Play or what, but I know he's definitely getting it. Pretty sure the two of us are going to be rolling with a combo of him playing a barbarian and me playing a monk. Just because it seemed to synergize fairly well. And, you know, looking over the skill calculators and everything, there are definitely some good possibilities for some all-around good melee action with those two together. But I will say that throughout the open beta weekend, the class I probably had the most fun with was the Witch Doctor. It's just awesome. I mean, and it's weird because it was the class that I was probably least serious about really playing until then. It was pretty much they're supposed to be like right there. I guess I'll or do those guys count? No matter. We'll find out. Okay, that was a beautiful shot of a tree there. Hope you guys appreciated that. Okay, these guys do not in fact count. That's just lovely. But yeah, Witch Doctor, crazy fun. I got a Witch Doctor up to... Did I get him up to level 13? I can't remember. 13 was the max in the beta. I know I got... Yeah, I think I got the Witch Doctor and the Monk both up to 13. God, it would be great if I didn't have to fight a group for each one of these. Anyway, come with me, Tauntaun. But yeah, I mean, by the end of it, I was just releasing swarms of toads everywhere and jars of spiders. And, it's just good fun. So yeah, not sure what's gonna actually be played for the Diablo 3 videos when I do them. It's probably going to be very shortly after release, but we shall see. What else was I going to talk about? We are remarkably close to 50 now. It's going to happen here very soon. As a matter of fact, whenever I finish these guys, if I'm not it, I would say turning in this mission will do it. Okay, there are two Jedi right there. Beautiful. I also would like to talk about Guild Wars 2. There was recently a beta weekend event for Guild Wars 2. I did not take part in that because I'm a poor bastard and I'm not able to really pre-order that yet, but it will happen. And this was a game that was not even remotely on my radar until the beta weekend for them happened. And I saw some videos from some people that I watch regularly, and I was like, wow. And then I started really looking into it.
We are likely to face opposition here, and they will defend this place to the end.
Quiet trader. Green Jedi Bulwark, huh? But yeah, Guild Wars 2. Wow. That has got some things going for it that I have always wanted to see in an MMO. You know, active dodging is probably the biggest thing. you know, limited resource management, not watching health bars and cast bars all the time, more just playing it like an action title, but still having quite a bit of polish. I just tried to interrupt Malavi, that was great. It looks beautiful. I mean, from the artwork down to even small design choices, I'm in love with the art style of the game. Yeah, let's not. It's not that I don't think I can take him. I'm just lazy right now. I'm still in the mindset, this is my day off, damn it, I don't have to work. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen any videos on Guild Wars 2, definitely check that out. It's something I'm going to be doing, without a doubt. I love the ability, the whole idea of you know, the weapon skills. I've always been a big fan of that ever since. Well, really, ever since a game that I doubt any of you have played, called Vagrant Story. It was back on the original PlayStation. Incredibly big fan of that game. But it had some weapon skill. Screw it, kill it. It had weapon skills kind of like that. Not in the same way, they were just limit breaks, but as I recall anyway, it's been forever since I've played it. Oi! What the... Okay, that was cool. Ugh, this guy is a pain in my ass. Of course, would help if I wasn't playing for shit. Stop that! Why am I exploding? Oh my. Sir, we're gonna have words. What is with the constant exploding? Malavi, I don't care. He's on me, alright? Oh, this is just going to go so well. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Well, this has been super fun. We'll never fight one of those guys again. I blame the game, though. Oh, man. What was I talking about? Guild Wars 2. I think it's going to be super entertaining. I like the races and the classes they've got available. I'm calming myself down so I can play effectively. I think it's going to be great. I also like the idea that you don't have factions, per se, at least from what I can tell. And the PvP is server-centric, not faction-centric. So, that I like as well. I think that takes Mythic's idea of realm versus realm combat, as they liked to call it, and actually does it properly. I have a burning hatred for Mythic Entertainment. Sorry. Ever since they, in my opinion, they ripped me off with Warhammer, but that's just because I wanted Warhammer to work out so much. Yeah. There's so many other things I have that I can talk about. Cause I haven't. I haven't been playing this mainly because I've been at work, like I was saying, but there have also been little things that I've been playing and looking into. I played the episode 1 of the Walking Dead game. I'm sure a lot of you saw that, and like everybody and their brother was playing that on YouTube. It was really good. I'm a big fan of the TV show, so and I would like to say I'm a big fan of the comic, but I haven't actually read it. I'm familiar with some of the differences. That's about as far as it goes. But yeah, really enjoyed playing through that. Been mostly playing Shoot Many Robots, and I was talking with my roommate Nolan about this the other day. It is shocking how unpopular that game is, and I cannot for the life of me figure out why. Because it is incredible. Incredible. If presumably those of you watching this have a PC or an Xbox or a PS3 or some combination thereof, this means that you have the capacity to play Shoot Many Robots, and you should. That is all. I don't have anything else to really say about it. It is one of the most entertaining things I've done in a long time that isn't Diablo 3. Yeah, when I am satisfied with the amount of things that I've recorded today, I will be playing Shoot Many Robots. This is how I choose to spend my free time now. But yeah, it really is great in all seriousness. If you haven't checked it out, you should. You get to shoot many robots. That's about the best way I can describe it. I'm feeling... Oh, come on. Quick, he's getting ready to get out of here. Get him. But anyway, yeah, it is incredible fun. Basically a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up game. Think you know, Contra, something like that, except with an incredible sense of humor, a loot system, many robots. But yeah, it is incredible fun. You can play up to 4 players co-op. Not sure about the pricing on the other systems, but on the PC, at least on Steam, I think Nolan, because he's the one that bought it, I think he said it was the 4-pack of it was like $30. So, you know, strongly recommend that if you guys haven't played it already. But like I said, from what I've looked at, almost nobody is playing this game, which I don't understand. It's incredible fun. It is a bit repetitive, I'll give it that, but I've not been bothered by it yet. And I've, according to Steam, I've played it for about 16 hours, so you know, nothing compared to my time invested in this, but not many things reach that level. Anyway, what else was I going to talk about? I have a lot of stuff to say. As far as how things are going to go moving forward, for this, because I'm going to be hitting 50 here shortly. Here are my intentions. Basically, I want to, first get level 50. Second, complete the main story. At that point, you're probably not going to see daily videos for this playthrough anymore. Basically what I'm thinking is, at that point I'm probably going to move on to starting off with the Imperial Agent. I may be picking up the Alan Wake playthrough again. The only reason I haven't been doing that up to now was basically my big push to get to Legacy level 6 so I can get that free month, which I got, and I'm so happy, because that saves me money. But yeah, but this playthrough is not going to be finished, as I've told some of you in comments and private messages and whatnot. I'm still going to be sticking with this for things like the companion stories. As I told somebody, a couple different people, I think, actually, my intention anyway, and a goal that I have, would be to finish each of the companion quest lines, if I possibly can, because I just think that would be great. For most of them, at least, I am interested in how things are going to play out. I would say especially, as much as I hate him, Malavai, I'd like to see where else our relationship goes, and Jaisa, of course, because I'd like to see how that develops. So yeah, that's going to continue. Also, I definitely want to get caught up, I guess, on flashpoints. One in particular, I definitely want to do, thanks to mainly Spartan Guy. I think that's your name. I'm sorry if I got it totally wrong. Which, love the name because I'm originally from Lansing, Michigan. But anyway, told me about a flashpoint that I haven't done yet that I definitely want to get on that, because there's a couple characters in there that we're going to want to see. So we'll be doing that, like I said, completing the companion quest stuff, and gonna max out my crafting and all that, of course. But a lot of that is stuff that I can prepare for off camera. As far as like the crafting, I'm just gonna get that to 400, and then show you guys if there's anything super interesting there that for those of you who don't already know. I know a few of you are way beyond me. So yeah, very appreciative. Those of you who have actually especially like El Gordo, I know that you've been playing a Sith Warrior, and you're I think complete as far as the story, the class story goes, and still watching my videos. That's incredible, man. Others of you I know are doing the same thing, and that's crazy. In a good way. I'm just really appreciative. I've gotten so many incredible comments from you guys over the past couple weeks, by the way, and if I have not responded, it is simply because I have been kind of working and then sleeping and then working and then sleeping for the past couple weeks now. But I definitely appreciate all the comments I've been getting from you guys. It has just been incredible. Anyway, he doesn't need that. I've decided. Let me bring out the lady.
Until you need me again.
Hi there.
Yeah. Hi there. What do you think of this? I think you like it. Let's go ahead and get it for you. Daddy gave you a present. It sounded kind of creepy. Sorry about that. Alright. She's got a real purple thing going here now. Let's leave her out for a bit. Screw Malavi.
You're back! Did it work? Are the stealth troopers dead? Oh, sorry, I'm just a bit on edge.
You're no longer in danger.
Thank you so much, my lord. I thought we were goners. Please take this as thanks. I wish I had something less humble to offer.
What'd you give me? Something stupid. Yep. Yep. It's a shame too, because, yeah, looks awesome. Oh well, commendation. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We are super close. We're about 3,000 XP away. Yeah. Well, let's go ahead and go talk to Darth Vowron at his safe house. That's what I originally intended to do. And went over the other way anyway. Which is cool, because I guess I had a lot to talk about. But yeah, very soon after oh, it's just a mugger. We're fine. Nothing to worry about. Very soon after I complete the main class story for this guy, you're gonna see the Imperial Agent playthrough start up. Somebody suggested that I should maybe play a female character. I don't know. I mean, as I responded in the comment to that, I'm not against the idea. It just hadn't occurred to me. I know when it comes to like romance options, that may be a little awkward for me to decide. I have no experience in entering a relationship with a man, so I don't think there's any hot lady-on-lady action in this game. I could be wrong. But anyway, let me know what you think of that. I mean, I'm certainly open to doing that. I would much prefer to look at a beautiful female character than a fat guy again. I don't know. I don't know if there are any opportunities for entertainment with going with that choice specifically, or what. But yeah. So let me know what you think about that in the comments, or send me a message, or whatever you want to do there. It's probably going to be light side. And I know, like I've mentioned, a couple other people have mentioned in the comments, they are working on some, neutral reward systems, which I would kind of like as well, because I would like to play. And I always say I want to do this with games like, like this, or like Fallout, or Mass Effect, but I rarely ever do, where I'm like, you know what, screw the system, I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna be metagaming here, I'm not gonna go light side or dark side, I'm gonna go, however I feel at the moment, but I've never really done that, so maybe this would be the chance for me to finally do that, and feel like I need to stick to my guns in that, because I'm recording it for you guys, but I don't know. Anyway, enough of me standing here rambling. I'll go ahead and talk to Vowron now.
You made it! This is heating up, isn't it?
Yes.
Just taken off the sparring gloves. This assassin was the most lethal to date.
Don't leave anything out. I want to know how it went down.
The attack was sudden and vicious. There was no panic, no confusion. To a man, your people stared into the face of death and did not flinch.
Awesome.
Captain Quinn must be commended.
Oh, shut up.
On the assailant with no mortal concern.
I'm making up for a past indiscretion. My commitment to my lord is unassailable now.
I won't exonerate you so easily, Captain.
Do not blame me, my lord.
Oh, you ride your people hard. I can't argue with the results. You've successfully neutralized Barris's agents. The end game is upon us. We must both go on the offensive.
Tell me what you have in mind.
In a secret lair on this planet, Barris has bound and indentured an ancient Sith spirit.
Really?
He feeds off this spirit's power, stealing all her visions of the future. Everything he has built has come from her insights.
Well, son of a bitch. He does not need to know about the future. Kill it.
If this spirit is to blame for Barris's strength, it must be destroyed.
No, my friend. She is as old as the Force.
That's probably pretty old.
She is the dark side itself.
Huh.
We must free her, not kill her.
Maybe
Only
I could
you
enslave
have
her.
the power to break into his lair. And only I know the ritual that unlocks the spirit's bonds. Deliver me to her, and we will strike the ultimate blow and cripple Barris from within.
Now you're speaking my language.
Then make yourself ready. We must strike out immediately.
Hell yeah, we
Lead the
must.
way. And please be sure that assassin isn't waiting. I'll come when you signal.
Okay. I like it. I should... Well, first I'll see if the pants for her are going to be an improvement. It's a moderate improvement. They're really killing her accuracy and power. Let's see
Going now.
if they're good for
I'm
Malavi.
here as summoned.
Oh yeah, we got to get these. And there we go. We're level 50. That is exciting. I'll go ahead and equip these before I forget and all the excitement.
Didn't lose you.
So let's go ahead and spend that last skill point. We'll go ahead and put that right there. So level 50. Hooah. Of course, I definitely need to visit a trainer. Oh, I'm going to be broke. Yeah, as you may recall, it's been quite some time since I've been to a trainer. We're going to learn Intercede, which, yeah, you just read the description. You jump to a friendly target and take over some of their threat. So that's a cool tanking ability. Big fan of stuff like that. Kind of like the Warriors Intervene in Warcraft. For those of you who are familiar with that. Yeah, we've also, I believe, should have some new legacy abilities now. We've now unlocked the Zabrak. I always feel like I'm mispronouncing that. I probably am. For use with any class. So that's cool. If we should want to make another one of those at some point. Of course, humans unlocked by default, I believe. Because I think anything can be a human. But you still got the option, I guess. Oh no, I can afford to purchase it, but I still think everything can be human. I could be wrong, though. As far as other things, we now have a Legacy of Sacrifice, where I can hurt Malavi at long last if he's not healing me enough. So that's cool. Yeah, I think that's about it. This is my smuggler, for those of you who were wondering what that was. I haven't really messed with him much lately. Anyway, let's sacrifice. 5-minute cooldown. Puts him to the brink of death. And heals me for 40%. Cool. Well, we will just put that right there. Haha. Oh, don't you cross me, Malabai. But yeah, that's awesome stuff. Let's go ahead and head out of here. I'm going to look and see where we're going to be headed. Up there to that museum. We do definitely want to go there. And it looks like we're going to be going back over here to get that Forest Lady. So yeah. But I'm going to go ahead and stop recording this episode here for now. Because basically, you know, it's been a long episode, sort of 45 minutes, I guess. Yeah, I do want to try and find a class trainer. Because I've got a lot of money and probably won't for very long after I visit them. Yeah, it would probably be helpful to actually train my abilities. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and find a class trainer, get that taken care of, and then next time we're going to probably be finishing things up here on Corellia. If not, we'll be damn close to it, and then moving on to other things. So, thank you guys very much for watching, and until next time, take care.